What is up, heroes? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another video. This is a new game here that we're going to be discussing on right now. As you guys know, in the past, whenever I discover a game that I feel like might be worth playing or might be interesting, I would try to jump at it right away and try and talk about it as soon as I can. For example, Mortal Kombat. I can't remember whatever the last part of the name is. That is because once I got into the game, for some reason I kind of fell off it. It didn't catch me or grab me the way Street Fighter did. So that's why I actually decided going forward I would have to play certain games a few times before I actually put it out there. Now, King Arthur was one game that actually I really enjoyed. I'm going to let you guys know right now. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the sound. I hope it's not too loud, because this is actually a new game right now, and I believe it is still, I'm not sure if it's in beta, but it is still early access. Let's just call it that. It's early access, meaning it can eventually obviously roll out, but you should expect a lot of updates and that kind of stuff across games like this. The main reason why I actually decided to record this one is because, as you can see, I've sort of like been playing it for a few days, very casually, maybe like a couple of minutes to under an hour. But today I think I've spent the most amount of time, and one of the reasons why I decided I also wanted to put the game out there is because of this particular situation here. Okay, so there is let's see if I can actually find it. Yeah, there it is. So there is a 7-day login challenge where, you know, if you're logging back to back for 7 days, which is what I've been doing and not really been playing the game, you do get a chance to unlock these characters, and Catwoman being one of them, and of course my main boy Batman, my favorite hero ever, and whatever Marvel, DC, he's my man, right? So he's going to be unlocked. So if you have all you Dark Knight fans out there, or whoever is just looking to at least get a good hero to have a good head start, I wouldn't want you guys to miss the opportunity. I have no idea if this is just a constant 7-day signing regardless of whenever you join the game, but I wanted to make sure at least you do have an opportunity. And the reason why I actually decided to do this well is because there are other instances as well where I believe it is actually timed. All right, I'm going to see if I can find it, because I'm still trying to get a grip on the game itself. First of all, let's make her do an entrance. Okay, we've got Harley Quinn right now as a major whatever. This is kind of like the Chun-Li stuff on Street Fighter Duel. Right, I got Chun-Li in that case. Over here, I think we're just going to try and wait it out a bit. Okay, I'm not just going to rush through yet. It's always going to be there. If things probably get tough, we might see if we actually go for the offer, because it's pretty much not the most expensive in the world. And like I said, in Street Fighter Duel, I typically recommend that $1 version of Chun-Li that you go for her. Usually when you're a new gamer, of course, in this day and age right now, she's no longer super viable for you to want to spend that if you joined Street Fighter Duel recently. And of course, there are some funny stuff that's going out there with regards to the game right now, but that is a different conversation entirely. But what I'm trying to say right here is I'm trying to see if I can actually find it. Okay, I want to go through everything. There's supposed to be a portion where you can actually okay, here we go. So we have Black Adam right now. It seems to be a bit of an event, and you can get his fragments as you progress, but you do have till the 7th of June, which in my opinion I believe is 2 days, and I only just discovered this evening, so I actually didn't even pay attention before. And so now I want to see if I can try and make as much progress as possible, get as decent amount of fragments as I can, and hopefully maybe get enough so that by the time we have more, we can unlock it. This is one of the stuff I was wishing for Street Fighter Duel, in that you can actually get fragments of characters rather than just only a whole unit, because I believe the Chinese version or one of the other versions kind of had that sort of feature as well. And that's why Goro Magala kind of stuck wherever he is right now with the 20 something that I have right there. But going into the game itself, you guys can go through it if you guys are interested in the game and actually explore it further. But here's what pretty much I can give you guys at a glance, right? This is obviously, there's a story mode you're going to go through from the start. You guys probably have to experience it for yourself, but after that you get to be in the Batcave right now. The whole point is that this was some dark matter that's taken over, and I believe there's supposed to be evil versions of the characters you expect. Batman was going to sacrifice himself. I'm not going to spoil the story for you guys, so I'm going to stop right there. But eventually they all converge in the Batcave, and this is where your operation of whatever starts to happen. So your goal is obviously to upgrade as much as you can so they can actually get some things unlocked. Right now, one of the mission I have to is upgrade to level 4. All right, and of course you can speed up upgrades, as you can see right here, and it does exhaust some drones. I don't mind doing that sometimes, especially if it is worth it. If it is over 5 minutes, then you're recommended to sort of like do the speed up, because you get a chance to move up as quickly as you can. So here we go, we're upgrading all the way to 4 right now, because this is over 10, so I can sort of speed it up. I get 2, and I only have a few seconds to go. But that is with regards to that. You go right ahead and collect these resources, but this is not a fun part of the game, right? Obviously, we haven't talking about different characters here. Here's the Green Lantern version as well. You would unlock this one the moment you progress and do some certain things in the game, where you would also unlock leagues as well, where you can also join other people, help them out with their whatever. And as you obviously perform your dailies, you can unlock all these stuffs here, and this will help you pick up all these shards here. Okay, I believe the higher the heroes, the higher the number of shards is going to be required. So we're going to go over to the champions place right now. As you can see, these are the ones I have currently right now. Normally I would love to upgrade some of these other guys to a higher level, but I'm almost on my day 7 to get Batman, so I'm definitely going to make sure that I max them up as much as I can if I actually focus on the other characters, because that's what I kind of do, right? But these are the heroes right here. As you can see right now, Superman right here, 30 out of 40 so far based on the shards I've sort of collected, and of course we have Red Hood, just 3 more. If you're a huge DC fan, you already know the guys to expect here. And of course, one thing I like about the game is that based on the number of shards that you do have, that's how the characters are going to be arranged, so that way you know when you're one step closer to unlocking the character versus when you're sort of far away, like the ones at the bottom where I have no shards at all. Now there's some heroes, that's how you know that it's still early access, who either have no voices. Is one of my favorites.
I was born and molded.
Oh man, obviously a huge inspiration from The Dark Knight Rises. The way Bane holds it, whatever. He's what I call it, the narrow part of his tank top, whatever, with the whole stuff right there. And of course he obviously you know how it is. But there are some heroes right now that don't have voiceovers. For example, we have Constantine. I don't know, maybe he doesn't just see nothing because his mouth doesn't move at all. But we also have some heroes who just have like a drawing, right? So I'm a bit worried about these heroes so far. Maybe you're not going to be able to get a shards at all, because if there's no animation about them, you might not be able to use them. But maybe you can, who knows? But I'm guessing this is part of what the early access is going to offer you. Martian Manhunter is also like that as well. Eventually they're going to start getting those with animations, just like stuff like this, and Damian Wayne, of course. There you go. And I love the animation, the drawing versions of these characters here as well. I don't know if this is how it is currently in the DC verse, but yeah, there is a lot of stuff for you guys to explore and experience. But I know you guys are craving to see what the gameplay is like, so we're going to jump into it right away and show you how it pretty much works. It is not like your typical tap and let stuff do their things, right? In terms of like it's not turn based, it's just more or less like almost RPG in between, but there is a bit of maneuverability that I can do to it. So let's go to the main mission, for example. Actually, I would love to do Harley Quinn's mission for now, but let's go right ahead and I want to get into the missions. You can get to the missions either by, let's see if I can upgrade this, because I'm trying to upgrade. Okay, still working. We'll come back to this afterwards, but you can jump on missions by just scrolling here and tapping it, or you can go to explore, right? I don't know why the jumping stuff didn't work for time being, but there's 2 missions right there. There's 3 missions you can see. There is going to be what you call a side mission, like this one's in purple. Those are the ones that involve such cards like Harley Quinn right here. There's going to be regular missions, which are the missions you're going to be doing by upgrading daily stuff, just sort of like progress and pick up the rewards. And of course there is going to be the main quest itself. I think right now it's just for us to just hit the whatever, but we're going to go over and do the Harley Quinn right now. And you can see Martian Manhunter, you can hear his voice over here, but the animation hasn't been done fully yet in the character select screen, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to just breeze through this. You guys, nice voiceover. Oh, so pretty cool. I'm going to try and skip most of this so that you guys can actually experience the gameplay itself, which is kind of in 2 parts. Okay. I'm just waiting for them to speak.
Both personalities will have convincing.
All right. Okay. So we still have one of them speaking. So now here's what I'm talking about with regards to the gameplay. The first one is obviously going across the street. Everything matters. Okay. So as you can see right now, there's some stuff moving here. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm just going to go around. So this first aspect, you're going to see guys on the streets, manning whatever. You can use the chance to pick up experiences. You also can have a chance to raid and occupy places, but right now I'm just trying to look for where I can see a bad guy like walking randomly on the street, because as you move around there's going to be bad guys you can find here and there. And how this works is, so see there's a bad guy here. If you can sneak up behind them, you can get the reward without actually attacking them. So this is an example right now. If you go close to them, it shows you this whatever, you get the reward right here. You can see the $180 right there, and we're going to keep on going. And look at this one right here. We're going to let this one actually encounter us. So this is the main mission. That's why you can actually hear the whole cutscene right now, but I'm not ready to do the mission right now. I want to do something else. Oh no, don't tell me it's going to go there. I don't want to go there right now. It's zooming towards there. I want to go somewhere else. I'm trying to see if I can move. Oh, looks like we're stuck. We have to do a mission. Okay, no problem. Let's try and do the mission. All right. Okay, you know what? I think we now have a chance to move away now. Okay, yeah, we do. So now if we go and we let this person catch us, all right, right now she's sleeping on job. If she catches you, then you have an encounter. The thing about this is that when you go through this version right now, it's like you're taking more time to get the same reward they can typically get if you take them out in silence, right? But here's what the gameplay is going to be like. You get to pick a couple of your characters. You can put people in front. You probably want to put your stronger units, those who can actually take a hit, in front. And of course you want to put the either range kind of characters or the ones who are not as strong, or healers at the back. So we've got Hera right here, all right, and she is a healer, right? And of course we got Oliver Queen here. He's just kind of like the regular guy. He's the guy everyone's going to get. This guy, he's the goat, the guy everyone gets. I can't remember if you get Wonder Woman as well, or even had to like pull her out. But I believe Batgirl is part of the 7-day rewards I got from her. Hera was a lucky pull. This is going to be one of the random characters you're going to get. You might get somebody else apart from Hera. The good thing that's unique about her is, as you can see, they have their logos right here. These Target logo right here that I just pointed out on Oliver Queen is pretty much for attack, right? Of course you have those who are like really strong, like Wonder Woman and the police officer, for defense right there. And then of course you have your healing units, you can see, and of course you have your sneaky character in Catwoman right there. Assassin, that's the best we can actually call it. So we're gonna go and hit the fight, and everything kind of runs right away. Don't you have to worry about it. It's just kind of like Street Fighter Duel. Is just have to worry about the special, right? So like Wonder Woman right now, when you want to do special, you don't just tap. Like you can see right here, you have to aim. So for example, you want to cover this particular unit, you can go for this, or you can go for this unit as well. And it shows you how it's going to exhaust the health meter, right? It shows you what you're going to exhaust right there. Sometimes you can actually do it and try and catch 3 people at a time. That's I mentioned about Wonder Woman's special. So we're going to do Wonder Woman's special right now. You get this very nice animation. And here since they only have one special, right? So once you do that, you can actually move your captain about. That's good about it again. So when people are attacking directly, you can actually avoid hits. Now here's police officer. He has one of the most boring moves, which is kind of typical. You just do a basic, and then of course Hera, if you have anyone that you need to heal, you can use her. I don't think I have anyone right now, so I'm going to avoid that. Catwoman has a pretty neat special, and she's badass as hell. So she's going to go right ahead, do the attacking, and I believe that's it for the end of the game. And you see $180, the same one that we got from the sneak attack. So you want to sort of avoid encounters head on, so you can actually just go straight to the main missions. And of course occasionally you're going to get this right here. Now as you guys know, there's one thing that is very, very famous when it comes to the Justice League, and that is pretty much the mother box, right? So let's go back to the Harley Quinn mission first of all. First of all, let's grab this experience. Typically worth it. I don't know how much it does affect, but I try to collect everything I can on the street. But if we go back to hidden bat signal, there's another one again. This is another mission. This one here is not time based. As you progress, you're going to be unlocking shards like this. So right now it says upgrade war room to level 5. I can just click on it and directly take me back to the war room. I can't remember what level I'm now. I think did I move to level 5? We're going to check. So okay, there we go. We upgraded but this is your one slot. Okay, cap. Okay. So all this stuff is still brand new for me. This is things I'm going to discover more as I play the game. All right. So the Bleed is a new mode right now, and here's Batman here saying monster left behind a spaceship. So let's see how this works. Now, multiverse, find out. Yeah. So whenever you're in this main here, you're not going to hear voiceovers. It's just going to be basic stuff. So let's see what the Bleed actually was. So the Bleed actually is almost like it's a way for you to, is it a draw as well? So we have a draw right now. We have a chance to draw. Actually want the Flash too. The reason why I would, obviously by default I want Batman, but I want the Flash because I'm going to have a copy of Batman already. Although Batman would, if you have another Batman, I'm guessing you have a chance to level him to the next, level. So that should work for me as well. And of course, Superman, I'm very close. It does 10 more shards, but it doesn't mean you're going to get those 10 shards anytime soon. But let's go right ahead and stop talking and pull the draw. Let's see how this actually works. Hopefully this is to pull a nice character as well, because I know there is one. Okay, this looks like just like a card or something. I have no idea. So this is just a not so huge hammer. I have no idea how this works. I was hoping it was going to be a character. You know what? Let's just move my recording aside and hit the X button right there. So I have, two. Obviously, you know how it is. You always typically encourage to do multi draws, but it's a different game. And actually, this actually shows us what this kind of, the kind of characters we have right here. I still like a Guardian logo. That's the best I can kind of say to it. Same thing with Superman, and Flash looks as a healer as well. So pretty cool. And here you have, you know what? This, you can actually get these stuffs daily. So this actually makes sense. You can see here right now, it says Hypertime Tracker. Every 10 draws guarantees a 4-star higher weapon. So this is a weapon draw, I believe. And you can see Nightwing is also a stealthy character as well. Many more stuff for you guys to actually observe, go through. I'm going to go right ahead and start collecting this stuff. I have no idea what, okay. I guess just kind of like a progress, trying to book this stuff here. But the other thing you also want to look at those things you can actually purchase on a daily. So go to the store. I believe this is what we're looking at here. World Anvil Fragment. I don't know what it's going to pull. I don't know if it pulls characters. For now, I'm super focused on characters, but then this kind of things could actually be, sort of like what makes the character really strong and important. But the whole important thing is that I've spent so much time already speaking about the game, and we haven't covered as much stuff. That means there is a lot to explore, and it means there's a lot for you guys to look at as well. So it is a new game that I'm actually looking at right now, and is on early access, and honestly I think I'm actually enjoying it. It's actually fun. I think you guys would as well. I would encourage you guys to try it out, see what you guys think. Let me know if you guys enjoy the game at all. Just something I want to just put out there. It's brand new, and then of course I forgot to mention this is actually one of the key and important things in the game here, the mother box here. I don't think I can spin it. I was trying to see if we could actually spin it, but it kind of has a unique way that it works. Okay, so there are 5 levels of these boxes here, and of course the higher the level, the higher the kind of champion you can actually pull. As you can see here, it says the green one says may unlock a 3-star champion. I did get a criminal and 2 cops from this. This one says you may unlock a 4-star champion. All right, I've never actually waited to actually have 10 whatever. I think you have a couple when you start the game at first, almost at all levels apart from the red one. This one says you may unlock a 5-star champion. I'm guessing that's the highest here. This one also says 5-star, and this one says 5-star as well. But I believe obviously the higher you go, the more likely you are to unlock. This was one that gave me Hera. All right, this one I've only ever had one, but what I'm going to do going forward is I'm not going to pull these guys. So this one is kind of funny, right? I'm going to show you guys right now. This is why you kind of get encouraged to pull as often as you can. All right, because you see, whenever you make a pull here, you're going to be contributing to this one right here. Okay, so let's pull this 2 right now. All right, it's only 2. It's very little. We get just money here. Makes sense. But you're going to see it's going to contribute some stuff over here. See, that went up. If I go right ahead and pull 1, this one's probably likely to contribute even more than the previous one here, even though it's only 1 versus the 2. You can see it takes us to 81. So because of this, I found myself pulling off them, because obviously I want to, once you collect this, then it switches this box to another color. You can switch it back to green. I don't think I've seen green before. Typically blue is the, at least I've seen so far, I can't remember, but you can switch to blue to purple or to red. But for you to actually get this stuff, I believe you want to actually let it switch. What I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to let it switch. If it switches to red, then I'm going to stop there and just keep on decoding but not decode the red one. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. But like I said before, you see many stuff you can collect. Could be this stuff here. Rating is one of the most important things you want to do in the game. Why is this like idle? What's going on here? Upgrade the war room. Okay, let's go. Let's go around and collect this one. So now we've unlocked another floor. That's how the upgrade goes. First of all, we only had one floor, and then we kept on going down and down and down. Many things you're going to explore and understand, you know, but like I said, everything's still brand new to me. I'm more interested in the armor right now because I do want to get to that next level and collect the next whatever. So let's go right ahead and let's see, where's the armor once again. See, it's already getting, oh, we already got war room to level 5, so that means we have things to collect already. Yeah, there we go. So go right here and then we claim this war room to level 5, royal ranking 2, and you see we get other stuff as well. So like I said before, I don't want you guys to miss out on any possible reward. I don't know if it's these rewards count from the moment you actually load the game, or it's already time based for early access folks, because I wasn't an early access folk at all. I just kind of popped up while I was on Instagram, and I was like, you know what, let me just go right ahead and just slam on it and just see how it actually works. And so that's pretty much it there. New stuff's coming up already. There is what you call synthesize. I actually was too eager, I just want to upgrade, but that's what the synthesize actually does. Oh, I guess it's for you to just craft. Oh, now it makes more sense. So all right, I'm going to go show you guys something real quick here. I'm going to go right ahead and synthesize this. It's very, very important for me right now. Okay, so speed up, you can speed up anytime you use drones to do that, but I'm not going to speed it up because I want to just save it for other stuffs here, for those check marks that I have to do. But if you go to your champion, and you can see all of them are on 10 and they're ready to go on the next level. If you hit this here, you require 5 of this. I've been trying to like push forward, but for some reason I only had 5 and I was collecting stuff, so I didn't realize I had to actually make them. So I'm going to go right ahead and just raise Catwoman first of all. So now I can actually push her to 20, but I don't want to rush it because I definitely want to make sure that I have enough to upgrade. Oh, now you can only equip this card. So that's how these cards actually work. So you see, new stuff I'm just discovering as I'm on the game with you guys, and that's why I say it's done before you get to discover. And of course, as I find out more stuff, I'm going to be uploading more content if it actually is worth uploading for sure. Like I said before, it's a new game, looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think about the game as well. I think I've covered at least a decent amount of it. I may have missed a lot, but that's for you guys to discover as well. Otherwise, guys, been your boy Shinryu here. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Let me know if you guys are going to be downloading the game and trying it out yourself. You know, you guys can try it out. If you think it's fun, add it to your collection. If you think it's not, you know, you can always, you know, spaz out of it. You know, this is DC's own version, and I think I like the fact that it is not just a generic tap, but you can also do some maneuvers around as well. And the best thing about it is that there is actually a storyline occurring around here, so you're not just kind of like what King Arts did as well. There was a storyline that's what I kind of liked about it. You're not just going about it. Of course, Street Fighter has a storyline too, but it takes you to do a lot of stages for you to get to the next level, and it's kind of like really blind. You don't really understand what is going on with the Street Fighter version, right? Because it takes long for the next whatever to come up, and by then you're already forgotten what the previous stuff is. But with this one right here, unlike King Arthur back before it, it did have storyline you can actually follow up. That doesn't make Street Fighter any less fun for me. It is fun, still enjoying it. Otherwise, guys, once again, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.